Hello, welcome back to the BK 100% RRBA tutorial. In this video we're going to be going over FP, so let's go. One chomp down left, walk down this little slope, and then start chomping again. You want to hug this wall here, it's important. Skip the text, chomp, skip the text again. You want to hug this wall because if you're a bit more to the left, then the gruntling can see you, and he'll hit you while you're detransforming. Get in talent shot and leave. I like to do a big jump here, and I like to drop my slide here personally, because it's technically a tiny bit faster to walk down slopes. Oops. Talent shot, jump up here. Peck onto this. We're gonna flutter, roll, jump, flutter here, then just roll to the door. The talent shot in the loading zone setup here is to just jump, flutter up, then get in talent shot. This part is important. You really want to get this token. You need it because this token route is really tight. There would normally be a token there, but I already got it. It's just very crucial to this route. So come over here, and we're just gonna go enter FP. Right, so we're gonna come this way, 3 jumps, slide down this, go over this corner here to skip his text, jump here to the second feather, then jump onto the slope, jump off. You want to zoom out your camera here, it's very important for the setup later. Peck off, oh sorry, you're gonna peck, jump, beak bust. Skip this text, and then we're gonna kill this this muncher, then just go back here. You want to be under this present and facing down so the water's not on screen, so it's less laggy. So in this route, I'm not going to be doing YOLO Star. If you want to learn that, then there's a link in the description to Steve's tutorial on it. I'm also not going to be doing the Snowman's legs during the races. If you want to learn that, then there's also a link in the description to a video on how to do that. So we're gonna get in talent shot as the clock strikes 49 and start going. If you didn't do the lag reduction strat, then just leave at 48. Big jump down here. Now a jump left. Big jump left. The camera should start turning around like this. Peck onto this note. 3 egg shots straight down. What's happening is that since you zoomed out the camera's stuck on the pot, so it's like always turning as you go around. So come over here, you want to face back and then jump peck this Jinjo. It's just important because it makes it much easier to get it. Turn the camera 3 times, jump flutter to this, take off. We're going to do half YOLO, so 2 A presses, beak bomb into this star, and we're going to fly back in. Once you hear the sound, then just beak bust and hold straight down. Beak bust, hold straight down. It's really lenient. So fly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flaps, A press, beak bomb. 1, 2, beak bomb this. 1, beak bomb this. Hold straight right. So we're gonna do 5 A presses and then hold straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold up and fly into this pipe. It's a bit finicky, but just make your way into the pipe as fast as you can. So you're going to jump, flutter on the rim of the pipe, and then peck onto the sled. Do not by any means beak bust or beak bomb on the sled, otherwise you'll miss that token. So skip these texts and roll for this Jiggy. Now we're going to make our way to the tree. Jump off the slope here. Just really cut your corners. Big jump here. Ideally, at this token, you would slide a bit here, then jump onto the trunk, and walk up a bit, and then jump. Jump into the loading zone because it's faster than just climbing up. You're gonna climb a tiny bit to the left here, just because there's this little corner here, and you don't want to be on the corner. Just be a tiny bit to the left. Jump, peck, jump with the neutral stick, and then peck onto the Jiggy. Walk off to the left here, and then flutter onto this note. Jump. Every jump is like between right and down right. So after your 11th note here, jump onto the last one, then hold straight down. Then right before your slide ends, hold straight up. Sorry, let me do that again. Then you'll change direction to go onto the present. Then leave. Hold straight down, jump here, tap R, and then just go over here. You're gonna get this token in this corner here. So just turn here. You need a minimum of 8 feathers here. Ideally, you can use 7, but as a beginner, you just might want more. It doesn't really matter though. In this route, you have a lot. So you're gonna take off here. You're gonna hold straight down. Right there, basically, right before his feet like reaches the top of his hat is when you beak bomb. So right there. That's what you would do optimally. An easier strat that I used to do is hold straight up. Go make it so that Banjo's fully like below his hat. Then let go of up. Then beak bomb like once your full body is covering the hat. That's just a nice beginner strat. Now here, ideally, you would hit the left side of each snowman's hat so you can recoil in the good direction. But as a beginner, you just want to hit the snowman's hat. So 2 things to note. Beak bombs always aim in the center of the screen. Just keep that in mind always. And another thing is, you want to make sure to predict when he's going to throw the snowball. This guy right here, if I were to beak bomb right when I unpause, then I'm going to miss. I'm aimed in the right spot, but I would miss because he's about to throw a snowball. And when he throws a snowball, his hat moves out of the way. So his hitbox is like moved. So you'll just like often go right past him. So right here, I have to wait a bit. And now I can beak bomb. You just really want to be careful there. So yeah, get all these as best as you can. You have to do 1 flap here. And aim for this guy. Aim for the loading zone here, and try and just beak bomb into it. Kind of hard to do. To get in talent shot, we're gonna wake up Mumbo and then go to this pole. Here, the optimal node order is to do this. So jump straight down, up right jump. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Pull straight down. And mash B on this pad. That's the optimal note order. If you want to do it an easier way, you can. It doesn't save that much time. Now we're the Walrus. Walrus movement is the same as talent shot movement, kind of. Jumping accelerates you the fastest. Except you don't get a slowdown after a jump, so you don't have to keep jumping. So get these. Jump up for this. Get this note and then go to Boggy. You can get those 2 notes if you want. Normally we're gonna get them during the race. But if as a very beginner, like if you're just starting out, you might want to get them there anyways. So now we're not gonna do the snowman's legs during this race. So we're just gonna go past it. So right when you get on this sled, right away you can just jump straight down or hold straight down on your joystick to get sort of a head start. Skip the text, start jumping. 2 jumps. Now just go normally here. Don't jump. If you jump at a specific spot there, then the camera will get messed up. Get those 2 notes and the jiggy that I got. And jump up this slope. It's very fast to jump up slopes in this. And it's, as usual, faster to go down, to just walk down downhill slopes. Optimally, you would get 1 note here. If you're a beginner, you might want to get 2 or 3 notes there if you can. Jump down, jump up for those 2 notes. Get this token now. Or you can, okay, well, I missed it. Normally you would get it now. You can just get it during the BK race. Get this note and then continue on. You can get a feather there if you want. You'd normally pass them around here. Big jump up here. You need to get... So this is very important. You really need this token. If you don't get this token, it's like a 5-second time loss for a backup. So just really try and get this token. You can also get these 2 notes if you can. As a beginner, you might not want to get them. Then big jump to finish the race. So that was a lot. The main thing you want to be able to do is get the token. And maybe some of the notes. If you're not going to get the notes, I guess, then you don't have to get the token. If you're just planning to get them all at the ending. But it's very important to note that you cannot get more than one note as BK during the race. So yeah, speed up that text with only A. Get these 2 notes, then just walk down. Get this token, and then go over here. And aim for this present. Aim for the left side of the present. Slightly turn to get this egg. This egg is just a nice cue of what line to take. Jump up this slope, because jumping up slopes is faster. Then just walk for the rest. Now jump up this slope. Alright, so that's all the Walrus stuff. Now we're just gonna do the rest of the banjo stuff. Get in talent shot and leave. Here, don't jump right away. Just walk straight down left. Big jump, 2 camera turns, peck into the water, and then jump flutter here. You can get those gold feathers if you want, but normally you would have a lot of health, so you wouldn't really want the health. We're gonna come over here, zoom in, and turn the camera a bunch. I like to hold R as I go towards this feather, then turn the camera 3 times fast, just so the snowman's stomach isn't on screen, because that's the laggiest part of this. So if you minimize the time where the snowman's stomach is on screen, that'll save you the most time. Over there you can get a good rhythm of changing the camera and jumping. It's not super difficult. Zoom out the camera, go around this hive, get a note, and then continue on. Big jump, jump onto the ginger slide here. I like to turn the camera with each collectible, turn the camera back. You want a shock pad over here, sort of just around here. So you can go around the wood onto this shock pad. Over here, flutter back, and then roll. Then you're going to take off up left. It's very important. You're going to take off up left, hold R, 1, 2, then hold up. Then you should be able to make it up here every time. Here, 1 camera turn for every note. It's pretty straightforward. After the second last note, you're going to go over here, peck out of talent shot, then peck the chinker. That's just the better movement. Now we're going to get in talent shot. 1, 2 jumps, slide off. Now just flutter, land on this, and take off. Now you want to just barely clip this part. Flutter, you want to flutter sort of towards the middle of the igloo. I might not get it here just because I paused and my rhythm's off. But you want to flutter towards the middle of the igloo as you're fluttering. Then once you're about to gain speed, gain downward speed, then you want to hold down right to go in front of the igloo. Just like that. I hope that makes sense. Roll, jump, peck. I like to get that feather if I can. Roll in between each present and skip the text. Alright, we're gonna get in talent shot as we go off the table and get these 2 feathers and leave. 3 jumps straight left. 1, well, I missed, whatever. These notes are kind of finicky. You really have to just wobble for them a lot. These notes are pretty finicky as well. So now here, we're gonna get the leg notes. Some people like to get these leg notes during the next race with the speed shoes, even if they don't do the right leg with the Walrus. And you can do that if you want. You can just watch my video on how to do the legs, and then just focus on the speed shoe section. So yeah, get all these notes now. That kind of sucks. That's actually fine, because ideally you would want 5 health here. If you don't have 5 health, then you can refill here with this honeycomb box. Get these notes and jump down. Speed up the text with only A, and accept the race. Get in talent shot right away, and then just go to the speed shoes. Don't try and roll to the speed shoes, it's not fast. Do not jump here until like around here. This is where you can start jumping. Because again, if you jump too early, then Boggy will, then the camera will get messed up. Be really careful here to not slide off. Try and get these 2. This ginger right here is the only thing that you really need to get during the race, because there's no other good time to get it. Big jump off of here onto the bridge. Oh, I forgot I need that token now. Here, a good beginner strat is to just stay behind Boggy as much as you can. So then he'll go slow later on. So now I can pass him and I can beat him super easily. Get all these feathers, get this note, and then just finish the race. Optimally though, you would just go as fast as you can and beat him anyways. Skip the text, and we're gonna get this Jiggy. It's a big jump for this. Peck onto it. Pretty much done here. Getting Talent Shot. Big jump down here. And we're just gonna enter Waz's cave. One jump slightly left of slightly right of down. So here, we can get into this alcove without backflipping. And the strat to do that is to, on the second feather, do a jump. So it's like right here. And you should like land or like end your slide right to the right of this blue line, if you can see it, this light blue line. Then you can just jump straight into this slope, into this alcove, into the wall or whatever, and peck. It's not too hard. Alternatively, you can just backflip and not lose that much time. Get the Jinjo, get the feathers if you want, doesn't really matter. And yeah, you would have 5 health here optimally, or ideally. Just be careful here to not walk into the water and do a big jump up left. In Talent Shot, so you can fall down into this alcove, into the cave or whatever. If you have 6 health here, then just don't flutter out of the water, then just take the extra damage. But since you have 5 health, just swim for a bit, then jump flutter out. Roll, jump flutter, roll, flutter. And that's Freezeezy Peak. So I'll see you in the next video.